All right, YouTube. We live in a world right now where a lot of people it's hard to find a job, and a lot of people, they want specific jobs and they don't want to settle for any other job. Or a lot of people have jobs, but they just feel like they're not getting enough money, they're not making ends meet, or they are making ends meet and they don't have any extra money to save or have for wants or whatever. Or they might use some of the money for wants that they should have used for needs and they need more money or whatever. If that's you need to get on YouTube, all right? Because the way I see it, if you're consistent enough and have patience, all right, it's not gonna happen overnight. Um, I do not see if you post 3 videos a day, long type videos, and let's say you post 10 short type videos every day on a consistent basis. Now, yes, you're gonna have a few days where you can't do that. You're gonna have a few days where you might slack. You might have a few up days, down days, whatever. But I do not see anybody who does that and go all out. I do not see them not getting monetized, and I definitely don't see them at least making $500 a month. $500 a month, that's not a lot. That's not gonna pay for anything. Now, I was gonna say that would help pay people's rent. It could help pay your rent, but I'm just saying, like, back in the days, not even too long ago, some rent in some places was $500. All right, a place that was $500 back then is like $800 now. So that's not your rent, even if you're in a low income, unless you're living in the slums. But that might be cool too, because at the end of the day, coming from the hood, growing up in the projects, the people that I knew, even the ones that might just have stole your TV, they'll watch your channel. Even if they watching your channel to case your place so they can steal something else, they gonna watch your channel. You're gonna get views in the hood, all right? You tell people, yeah, man, I got a channel. You got 50 people watching your channel automatically, all right? That's gonna help throw you into the algorithm, your videos into the algorithm. And even if you don't know anybody personally that will watch your channel, if you're posting on a consistent basis, your videos have no choice but to get in the algorithm. Why? It's like, don't do this. This is vandalism. So I'm just using this as a educational purposes only. Allegedly, not real fiction. All right. So if you got a handful of rocks and you're standing 30 feet away from a stop sign. No, let's say you got one rock. I messed it up. You got one rock. You standing 30 feet from a stop sign. You throw it. You might have a good arm. You might have good aim. But the odds are still against you from hitting it. The odds are against you from hitting your target. All right. Now, if you take a handful of rocks, the same stop sign, the same whatever you throwing it at, and you chunk them all at the same time, it's gonna hit the target a bunch of times. You see what I'm saying? Bombardment. That's what I call it. Bombardment. All right. So post. Try to make sure you make sense. Try to be, if you want to do entertainment, try to make sure you're entertaining. On your short videos, your long videos, pick a topic that you could talk about all the time. My name is Rapid Time Fitness. I could talk about fitness every single solitary day. I could teach something new about fitness every single solitary day. Type in Rapid Time Fitness how to, and I show you all kinds of ways to lose weight, even things that I don't do. I just teach you all the stuff. I teach you everything I know about fitness, right? This isn't one of those videos, all right? Matter of fact, you could do what I'm doing now. Sprinkle in other topics. I know that a lot of people that watch my channel are also small YouTubers or people who are thinking about doing YouTube. All right? So if you're already a small YouTuber, this video is motivation to step your game up. If you're thinking about getting onto YouTube, this is a video to help you get in the door. Motivation, right? But it's not just motivation, it's information. All right? A lot of people just strive off of motivation. I say no. You have to have a strategy. You have to have a plan. All right? And I'm giving you one of mine. So your short videos, you can do the same thing as you do on your long videos. Just don't use the same footage. That's one piece of mistake that I made before, and that's why you don't see ads in front of my videos right now. Temporary, I'm like this close. All right, so what am I saying? Short-term videos, you can make random stuff. You can pump gas in your car and post it. You can pump gas in your car, freestyle a rap song, just off the top of your head, just come up with something. You ain't even got to be good at rapping. By the time somebody, oh, that rap sucked, they watched it. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get thousands of views. Eventually, you're going to get, if you post 10 short videos a day, eventually you're going to average at least 1,000 views on them, on your short videos. You're going to eventually average 1,000 views on them. If you got 10 of them, you're going to get 10,000 views a day off just short videos. And your long videos, I don't see no way that if you do your best, because somebody gonna like, no matter who you are, no matter what your opinion is, no matter what you can name the differences between you and other people, no matter how different you are, there's gonna be more people similar to what you're thinking, or more people that can learn from you, that like your personality. You're gonna have people that like you, you're gonna have people that don't. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lot of people who don't like you. They'll watch you more than the people that like you just to be hating. But they watched you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see a way that you're not gonna eventually average a couple hundred views per video. You know, and like I said, you throw a whole bunch of videos out there, one of them has no choice but to take off a little bit. It might not go viral, but if you add them all up together, that's going to equal your watch time. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't just about getting your watch time and monetization. It's about what you do afterwards. I know so many people that got monetized and they just chill thinking they was just going to get a check because they got monetized. No, you gotta build that check up. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, you got a job at a barber shop. You think you're going to get paid? No. You got to pay for your chair, and then you got to cut hair. If you ain't cutting hair, you're not getting paid. It's like if you work at a car dealership, you got to get commission. You got to sell those cars. You know what I'm saying? If you're a police officer, you got to meet your quota. You got to pull over people. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know. So just get on YouTube, all right? If it's not to be your career, most likely it's not. You know, it's not that. If you're not a person that can just automatically go viral all the time, it's most likely you're not gonna make a living off of it. But it can supplement, and it can help pay for some bills. It can supplement your finances, your financial goals or whatever, and it can help pay some bills. If you make $500, how many bills can you pay with that $500? Your phone bill, your light bill, your water bill. Now, I don't know about all states in the world. I know New York is very high with a lot of things, insurance, and you pay $2,000 and something to live in the projects. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm not talking about that. And I'm just saying, what I'm saying is, get on there. Hey, you never know until you try. Yo, patience. When I say patience, that doesn't mean sit on your hands. That doesn't mean just chill and hope something fall in your lap. That means do all you can do each day and understand that most likely your breakthrough ain't going to happen today. But I will tell you this. This is what I believe. The day that you quit could have been the day that it could have popped off. The day that you quit could have been the day it could have popped off. It gets frustrating sometimes, you know, especially when you right now I'm just saying all this off the top of my head, but when you put your all into a video and it get less views than a video that you did just saying stuff off the top of your head. That's why most people nowadays just blowing up or just saying things like I just said off the top of their head. It's just getting in front of the camera, saying what they gotta say. You know, and a lot of people don't want to get in front of the camera. Like, you can do POVs. I got so many POV videos. Type in Rapid Time Fitness POV and get a good idea of how I do my POVs. All right. So watch my shorts, get a good idea of what I mean by the shorts and just bombarding them. But on your longer videos, because most of your audience are going to watch your longer videos. You know, your audience is watching your longer videos, so you got to give them some substance. You got to give them something that's going to stick to their ribs. All right? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, watch some of these other videos that I pop up right here. I think that's all I got to say, really, man. But just hey, YouTube is actually the easiest platform right now. It's not on easy mode like a lot of people will say. I don't think that. At first I did, and I kind of do sometimes, and sometimes I kind of don't. But what I'm saying is, I feel like right now it's easier than TikTok. TikTok was the easiest one when they first came out because it was brand new. So if you hopped on as soon as they came out, you was one of the pioneers. So of course, those people blew up. But now it's like you almost got to pay to play. And then you got to get on live and beg for gifts and stuff, you know. Also, Instagram, it gets frustrating. Facebook, if you don't have people that you personally know and got a whole bunch of people that can help throw you into that, the algorithm of Facebook, it's gonna be hard to grow. Same thing with everything else. All right, like Threads. I don't even do Threads no more. But when I first seen that Threads came out, I was like, I'm gonna hop on that. I seen that everybody hopped on TikTok, and I was late hopping on TikTok. I'm on there, but I barely even post. I'm like, man, it's frustrating. I need to start back posting. I got videos that I call it in the clip. I got videos in the clip that I might have used on YouTube already. You don't want to reuse them on YouTube, but they still on my camera. So I can post them on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and whatever. That's another strategy, right? Use all the same content on all the platforms, but use it first on your main platform. So my main platform is YouTube. So, and I feel like that's the one that's gonna pay you the most, and I feel like actually that's the one that's actually the most fair with the algorithm. Now, yes, as a small YouTuber getting it from the mud, starting with 0 subs, 0 views, 0 everything, it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? But once you build your stuff, you build your momentum, it's a snowball effect. You start off like this, then you get like this, then you get like this, then you get like this. You feel me? So, and keep that momentum. That's another key. Keep that momentum. It's cool to take a break here and there, but the algorithm is almost unforgiving. Like, you gotta build your way, you gotta climb back up to where you was at. So, you know, but that's up to you. All of this stuff is up to you. This is just advice. It's kind of like me telling myself some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I be telling people about my diet advice. Sometimes I'll be like, this might offend some people, so I'm gonna say it as I'm speaking to my my younger self. But I'm saying the old me that weighed 100 and some pounds more than I weigh right now. You see what I'm saying? And I keep it off. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So watch my weight loss videos. A lot of people want to lose weight right now, but they never listen to the. Nah, I ain't gonna say it because people get offended. They never listen to the person that did it. What you say? What you mean by that? Oh, watch the videos. Peace.